Our 7th graders were on lesson 6-7, which starts on page 337 in your textbook, called Translations. Our learning target is graphing translations on a coordinate plane. If we think about reflections that we learned about in 6-6, we know that reflections are the mirror image produced by flipping a figure over a line. So reflection is the mirror image or flipping it. Translation is actually just sliding it or moving a figure from one position to another without turning it. So it's also known as a slide. Translations thinking as sliding. So if we have triangle ABC and the vertices are A, which is 4, -3. So let's write this. This is A. And then we have B, which is 0, 2. And C, which is 5, 1. Okay, this is our figure. And I think that I accidentally called it our image in 6-6 because I kept referring to a figure in our image. So the polygon or the shape that you start with is your figure. And then the image is what you get after you reflect or translate or whatever you're doing. Okay, so our figure is ABC. Now we want to graph its image after a couple different translations. So the first one we're going to do is 2 units down. So we literally look at each point of our triangle and we move each point 2 units down. So I'm going to look at A and I'm going to go 1, 2. And then I look at C and I go 1, 2. And B is 1, 2. So there's my new triangle. So let's connect these. Okay, and I'm going to make sure that I label this. So here now we have A prime, because remember that's our image. Oops, that's C prime, and then we have B prime. Okay, so if we write our new coordinates, we have A prime equals, we still go over 4, but this time we're going down 5. So it's going to be 4, -5. And then we have B prime, which is, we still go over 0, and we're not even going up or down anything, so it's 0, 0. And then we have C prime, which is still over 5, but this time we're going down 1. So 5, -1. Remember this little symbol right here after it means prime? That means our image. So if we look at A, which is 4, -3, and A prime, which is 4, -5, we can see our x's stay the same, but our y's change. So since we're going 2 units down, means more negative on our coordinate grid. If we look at -3 and we subtract 2, we can see that we get -5. Okay, same with B. Our zeros stay the same because those are our x's, but if we take 2 minus 2, we get 0. And then same with our C, our 5 stay the same, but if we take 1 minus 2, we get -1. So if we're going up or down, what happens to the coordinates? Then our y changes. So if we're going up or down, we're going to change the y, but the x stays the same. Okay? If it's positive, we're adding to y. If it's negative, we're going to subtract to y, or from y. Okay, let's do another example. This time we're going 4 units left and 3 units up. So we have left, which tells me we're going this way, so we're going in the negative direction. 3 units up, it's going this way, up, so that tells us that it's positive. So we're going to label this again, A, B, and C. And I'm going to take each point and go over 4 and then up 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Here's my B prime. C over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then that's C prime, and then A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. This is A prime. Okay, let's graph or create our triangle. Oops, those should not have arrows on them. But there's our triangle. Okay, A prime, B prime, C prime. So now let's write our new coordinates. So A prime is now at 0, 0. B prime is now at 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So -4 and up 5. C prime is over 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. C prime, 1, 4. Okay, so if we look at our points, and we can see that we started with A is 4, -3. We're going to the left 4, so that means we're subtracting 4 for X. And we're adding 3 to our Y. So for every coordinate, that's what we're doing. Okay, so if you can see, we're going, so we're taking A, and we can see that if we take 4 minus 4, we get 0, and then -3 plus 3, we get 0 as well. For B, if you do 0 minus 4, you get -4. 2 plus 3, you get 5. Okay, and then you have 1 minus, oops, sorry, C is 5, 1, so 5 minus 4 is 1, and then 1 plus 3 is 4. So kind of like what we just talked about, if we go X, we take our X. If we're going to the left or to the right, it's going to affect our X. If we're going up or down, it's going to affect our Y. Okay, so if we're given triangle ABC, and we have vertices A at -3, -4, B -1, -3, and C -3, 1, we're translating 3 units to the right and 4 units up. So 3 units to the right tells me that we are going to add 3 to each of our X's because X is left and right. And then we're going to up, so we're going to add 4 to each of our Y's. It says, what are the coordinates of B? So we look at B. -1 plus 3 is 2. And then we take -3 plus 4, and we get, oops, 1. That's a horrible 1. So our new coordinates then for B would be 2, 1. Okay, and we could do the same thing to A. To get our new coordinates for A and C, we would add 3 to our X's. So our new coordinate then for A prime would be -3 plus 3 would be 0, -4 plus 4 would be 0. And then C, -3 plus 3 is 0, so, is 0. 1 plus 4 is 5, so C prime then would be 0, 5. Okay? Make sure you log into NICU and take the 6-7 NICU quiz. Have a super evening, and I'll see you in the morning.